Hello everybody, welcome back to the... what game am I playing? Jurassic World Evolution. I've been saying so many different intros these days, I don't even know what I'm playing anymore. I don't even know what name is. Okay? I don't even know what I'm doing here. But, today is the day we are going to do our Hell Creek exhibit for Jurassic World Evolution. We're on our Sandbox mode playthrough. We're doing our park on Muerta East. Last episode we did South America and Asia. It was a long process and I'd made a lot of decisions and changed my mind a lot, but in the end we got there, we finished it, and this episode I'm going to start by releasing our carnivores for the South America exhibit before moving on to North America, where we're going to do a Hell Creek exhibit. It's going to be awesome. This is the exhibit I've been most looking forward to. This one I think and Africa are the ones. Africa. I've been looking forward to the most, because they're awesome. So, Gyrosphere as well. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Confirmed. Acknowledged.
Ooh, I'm hoping that when...
Adding task.
I'm hoping that the, tranquilized dinosaurs don't get eaten here. I didn't think about that. They're two different species of carnivores, and I'm tranquilizing them both in the same area, and they tend to eat each other when they're tranquilized, even on this mode, because it's really just a chunk of meat hanging out, so... better get these guys out of here as fast as possible. Like, as soon as they hit the floor, I need to transport them out immediately. So yeah, we got Gyrosaurus and Carnotaurus for my South America exhibit. So I used 3 out of the 4 South American species. The 4th one that I didn't use is the Giga. I decided not to use the Giga. I don't know why. I just didn't want to. Really? You can't hit that? Really? Wow, you suck. No offense, but you suck. Let's replace some scheduling with some accuracy. How about that? There you are. Alright, let's get the guy out of here before he is eaten. I don't want any eaten dinosaurs.
Picking up asset.
Okay. But anyway, once I get these guys done, it's time for the Hell Creek exhibit. And between episodes, I actually put the rest of the fences in to kind of lay out the different sections. So we're going to go North America, Europe, Africa, basically. So that's the idea. So you have Australia, Asia, South America, North America, Europe, Africa. That's the order for our whole park, basically. And at the end, once I finish the dinosaurs for Africa, I'm going to remove this ACU center and this hatchery and this ACU center, and then just have the trail just go straight across this area right back to the gyro station. Because once the dinosaurs are all done and hatched and released and everything, there's no need anymore for hatchery. It's wasting space, so I'm going to get rid of it. So, for North America, obviously, the big attraction for the whole park for North America, well, for North America and for the whole park, is the T-Rex. Now, I want to make sure I get a good T-Rex, so I'm obviously going to use 1993, or not 1990, like one of the older ones, one of the Jurassic Park remodels. I'm actually going to look up what they all look like, because I don't know what they all look like. This is really important to me that I get a really good one. Jurassic Park T-Rex skins. I usually just pick a skin and don't really care what it looks like and just go with the flow. If it sucks, it sucks, but I really want this T-Rex to be cool. And we're only going to do one, because I said so. Yeah, the Jurassic Park one looks so much better than the Jurassic World one. I'm sorry, Jurassic World, but I mean that T-Rex isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. Definitely not, but I mean it sucks in comparison to the new ones. The new ones have so much more detail, you know? So maybe 1993A? I don't think I've used that one yet, so let's do that. 1993A. That's why I haven't used it, because I haven't unlocked it yet, because I haven't done the fucking challenge mode. Oh, for God's sake. How about 2001A? I haven't used that one ever, I don't think. It's red. It's a red T-Rex. And of course, I also need Triceratops. And for this one, of course, I'm going to use 1993 as well. Or one of the old ones. I don't know if there's more. 1993. No, it's just 1993. Let's look up the same thing for the Triceratops. I really want these dinosaurs to be good looking, you know? I mean, they're dinosaurs, so they're automatically good looking, but they have to be, like, flawless. They have to be spectacular. Triceratops, as John Hammond would say. One sick Triceratops. Anyway, let's see. I would appreciate it if you'd load, please. I would really appreciate that. That'd be really nice. Return to Jurassic Park. Okay, definitely not 1993A. That one kind of sucks. It's green. Sorry, but I don't like that one. So out of 1993, C or D, I think. I think C. Let's do like 3 of them. Oops. C. There we go. So there's that one. We're gonna do like 3 or 4 of them. Let's do 4 of them. Let's make a whole little group. And then I think we're gonna do some Stiggies and the Ankylosaurus as well. Probably. I don't know if we're gonna do any other ones besides that. Maybe Diplodocus. I don't think so though. I think it's going to be just those 4 species.
Asset requiring collection.
I'll tell you what I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use the Maiasaura at all. Even though it is a North American species, I don't plan on using Maiasaura ever. Except for the last park. So I'm going to avoid using it at all costs. Same with the Corythosaurus and the Ankylodocus. And I've done a pretty good job with the Ankylodocus so far, I think. I've only used it once, and it was because I kind of had to. Because it was a DLC dinosaur, and I did a DLC park on Isla Sorna, so I unfortunately had to use it. But it pained me deeply to do that. So we're going to put a little lake back here. But we're going to actually have kind of a little ridge here where you enter the exhibit and kind of just drive along this little ridge. And then we're going to have like a little valley with a long lake, almost like a river looking thing, but it's going to be a lake. It's not going to lead to anything at all. Let's smooth this out.
Transported.
And now here's where I'm going to do like a little ridge on the side to kind of block the view of the water. Don't want the ocean view because this is supposed to be like Hell Creek. And Montana ain't nowhere near the ocean. So that's not how they talk in Montana. I have been to Montana, but barely. I've been to Yellowstone National Park, and a lot of people don't know this, that, well, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know of it. So I didn't realize this before I went there, but there's a good chunk of Yellowstone that's actually not in Wyoming. There's a little chunk that's in Idaho and a little chunk that's in Montana. And when I stayed there, I went to we weren't camping, we actually had a hotel, but the hotel was in the part of the park, a little town near the park in Montana, just across the border. So I have been to Montana, but not very much. I mean, the main place I was on that trip was Wyoming, but we did go to Montana. We'd spend a decent amount of time in Montana because, you know, we slept there and everything. So, you know, I haven't seen, like, a ton of Montana, but I have a feeling the landscape is fairly similar between Wyoming and Montana. If I had to guess. I mean, I'm just guessing, so I don't know. I've never been there. I've seen pictures, though, and it looks very beautiful. And now what I'm actually going to do here is, I know the redwoods are from California. I know. Believe me, I know that, because I really want to go to California to see the redwoods someday. I've talked about this multiple times, but I really want to. But I don't want, like, jungle trees. I want, like, more pine sort of trees. The kind of thing you actually would find in Wyoming or Montana to kind of fit that environment. So I'm actually going to use the redwoods for this exhibit. It's probably the only instance I'll ever have, well, one of the only instances I'll ever have, like, redwoods for only a portion of a park. Other than this, I'd like to only ever use redwoods, like, for an entire park, you know? Like I did for the Isla Nublar one. Because I think redwoods kind of clashing with other trees is icky looking. It's weird, and I don't like it. I want to have some elevated areas, not completely flat. But not like flat elevated areas. I want them to kind of sloped, like so. There. Looks fine to me. Smooth it out and then put a little lake at the bottom. And then work on the terrain, and then eventually we'll put trees in. I think I'm going to have to use a lot of individual redwoods on this one, not the group of 3, because redwoods are a bit annoying where whenever you put them down, they kind of flatten the area around them a little bit. And if I have a bunch of the big groups of redwoods, then it's going to have like these giant flat areas on my nice little hills and mountains I just made. I don't want that. So if I can, I want to use mostly just the individual redwoods. There you go. See, it's definitely a lake, but it just, oh, it looks so cool. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's beautiful. You can kind of see the trees over there a bit. I don't like that much, but let's see if I can actually get rid of some of these trees. I mean, you won't be able to see them very much from the actual Asia exhibit. Let's see if I can get rid of these. I won't want them in the background of the Europe exhibit either, really. See if I can just put some flowers or something up here instead. Just some little plains and actually maybe some stone as well. There you go. Oh, it looks so cool though. I mean, with the lighting and everything especially, it looks awesome. So, that's a winner. Let's get let's get Rexy out. Here we go. Oh, it's such a cool moment. I love that. Hello, Rexy. Oh, that's a really cool skin. It's like red. She's amazing. And as is custom, I don't know if I ever did this in the last park I had a T-Rex in. That was a long time ago when I did that one. But of course, I have to name it Rexy. I love the T-Rex so much. You have no idea. I mean, you probably do have an idea because I talk about it a lot. How cool it is. Every time I make one, I'm like, oh my god, it's so cool. And if you don't remember, I don't know if you guys ever saw this video, but if you didn't, go watch it. My ranking videos of all the dinosaurs in this game. At least my top 25, I think. My top 25, you gotta go watch that one at the very least, because that one's got all the coolest ones in there. All my top picks for the best dinosaurs in this entire game. And spoiler alert, the T-Rex ended up being my number 6. Right behind the Compies, the Indominus Rex, the Velociraptor, the new and improved Velociraptor, specifically, not the old one. The old one sucks. The new one, the Spinosaurus and the Brachiosaurus. So yeah, I really, really like the T-Rex. Essentially, it's a translation of that. I think I'm going to do a lot of dirt, and then put some stone, and then put some grass back in. I gotta make it, you know, because the landscape in Montana... Actually, I don't even know what Hell Creek looks like. The actual location? I gotta look that up. I'm curious now. Hell Creek. Hell Creek Formation. Oh yeah, it's more of a deserty area than this, but... Let's just look up, like, Montana landscape. See what this looks like. Because I'm sure it's awesome. Yeah, yeah. That's the kind of thing I'm going for here. So. Good. I got the right idea. See, I know North America. I probably got the landscape in, like, Asia all wrong. Same with South America. But I know North America, because I fucking live here, people. So if you don't like what I did with other continents, then you can eat a dick. Or just, you know, just don't get mad at me, okay? I did my best. Not all of us are perfect. Actually, nobody's perfect. Hannah Montana taught me that. Yeah. So, there we go. Okay, now it's all dirt. And now I'm going to go through... Put some stone on the side of the mountains. A little bit. Not too much, though. Just to get that texture again, kind of like I did with Australia. Gotta get that little texture. That rocky bit. Rocky texture. Rocky Mountains. Which, fun fact, the Rocky Mountains do extend through Montana. A little bit. Not a ton of it, but... I mean, the best... If you guys are interested, I'm not a tour guide or anything. I'm not a travel agent, but I have seen a fair share of the United States in terms of cool landscapes and shit. I have seen a good amount of it. And so... I can definitely recommend cool places. So if you guys are from out of the country and you want to see the Rocky Mountains, Colorado is your place. That's your state that you want. So there we go. So there's that. And then let's put some trees in. Well, up here, I think I'm going to put the big groups of trees, because I want to have it kind of extend out this way a bit. Also down here, take advantage of flat areas when I can to be able to use these big ones, these big groups. I still wish there was a redwood brush. That would be really nice. I don't know why there isn't. I have to manually place these, but whatever. I mean, there should... I like that you can manually place them, but there should also be an option for a brush. There should be both options. In my personal opinion, but, you know, I'm not a game developer. What do I know? Okay. Now wherever else I can actually fit a big group of trees, I'll put them in there as well. But then I'll go back in and fill out most of it with the individual ones, which will take a little bit of time, but it's okay because it'll look cool by the end. It'll look amazing. Thank you. And then, okay, let's go back with the small ones. Don't put any up there. I think it's a bit inevitable that you're going to be able to see these different environments from each other. I don't know if there's any way to hide it, because like these trees are so tall that there's no way you're not going to be able to see them from the other exhibits, but you get what you get, I guess. There. Just a few more of these, and we shall be on our way. Not a ton of trees. It shouldn't be like a dense forest. Definitely not. We had plenty of those already. So, just trees kind of littered throughout. It's pretty cool. And then I'll put some patches of grass down. Some sparse patches, and then I'll go back through with some more colorful flowers after the fact. There, just little patches of grass, you know? Just a little bit of something, something, you know? Around where the trees are. There. And then I'll go back around with some vibrant colored plants and just very lightly put them around town. Very lightly. Not too heavy at all. Actually, not heavy at all. In the slightest. Not even close to heavy. Very, very light. There we go. I think that's a pretty good North America exhibit, don't you? I mean, it doesn't look exactly like like Montana or something, but it looks better than if I used these trees, you know? I think it looks fine. So you just kind of merge through here and then... Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Isn't it beautiful? I think it's gorgeous. So let's get the T-Rex in. Come on, Rexy. Here we go. Alright. Now, actually, I need feeders as well. So let's get, I kind of want Rexy to be seen, like, kind of crossing through this area a bit. So let's put her feeder, like, right on the shore of the lake. And then put, the Triceratops feeder. Kind of want them to hang out back here more, maybe. Have herbivores hang out. This is like the herbivore spot, you know? Let's actually have a little, peninsula, maybe. Kind of jut out into the lake. So that we can have room for a feeder. There. Maybe a little bit less connecting it there. Looks great to me. And then we'll put a feeder on the island. And then put another feeder out here. Inside the lake there. Then maybe another one up here. Let's get Triceratopses out. How far in are we? 27 minutes only. I think we can get this done and then maybe get started on Europe as well. I didn't think I'd get that far, but... Look at her. She's beautiful, isn't she? Absolutely beautiful. So much better. The texturing is so much better than the Jurassic World ones. Like, infinitely better. The Jurassic World ones just look so boring in terms of the skin patterns. There's like no patterns at all. It's just like blank, smooth skin. It's like, it's cool and all, but like, no. Oh, look at Rexy. Hello, Rexy. Where are the compies from? Would compies work in this? No, they wouldn't, because I don't care if they would, because I'm not shipping over 80 billion copies. No way in hell that's gonna happen. Where are the copies from, actually? I don't even know. Oh, they're from Europe. Well, I'm not doing that because that's gonna take forever to move enough copies over to actually make it look good. So, how about Dryosaurus? I think that could look lovely. I don't think they'd necessarily be in this area. Oh, also Montosaurus. Let's absolutely populate this thing with so many different species. That'd be great. Let's not put it up there. Let's keep all the feeders on this side of the lake, I think, if I can. Because I don't want dinosaurs obstructing the gyrosphere path too much. Because that would be a little annoying. Just a little bit. We got multiple water sources, so we're good on that front. So the dinosaurs won't be scaring each other away. Or, better put, Rexy won't scare everything else away. I don't think the Triceratopses or the Dryasauruses will be scaring away Rexy. Definitely not. So let's do our Ankylosaurus. I think just 2 maybe. 1 or 2. And then the Montosaurus and Dryosaurus. Yes. And Stygimoloch. A lot of species in this one. Actually, so maybe not. I don't know. We might get to plan out Europe a little bit, get the dinosaurs incubating, and then next episode I'll release them and make the exhibits, and then no. This episode I gotta start in Europe because Africa's not going to be a full episode. And this island does not need to take 5 episodes. Definitely not, so I am just going to keep going. You know what? I'm only at, what am I at? I'm at 31 minutes. I got plenty of time. I'm going to look up what the Anki skins look like. I need to know these things. They're very important. I need to make sure I have good-looking dinosaurs. Super important. I think 2001E will look stunning. Now let's just do 2 of them. And then at Montosaurus, I'm just going to do 3, I think. Not a ton. At Montosaurus, let's do a skin I haven't done yet. Let's do I did Woodland last time. I don't know what Tundra looks like. I think Wetland might be cool. Let's try Wetland. So for Europe, now that I got that planned out, for Europe, what species do we have? I'm just start thinking about this. Proceratosaurus, Metriacanthosaurus, Baryonyx, Polacanthus, Iguanodon, Compsognathus, Ceratosaurus, and Stegosaurus. I think Stegosaurus for sure need to go in there. And Ceratosaurus. Actually, I don't know. Should I do like more Spain and Portugal, or should I do more because there's like 2 different groups of Europe ones. I mean, there's a lot in the England sort of region. But at the same time, do I care? Probably not. So I think we should do, for a large carnivore, I don't know. Or larger carnivores. There's no large carnivores, but it's between Ceratosaurus and Metria. I'm thinking Ceratosaurus. I've used Baryonyx too many times already. So, sorry Baryonyx, but I'm not using you. So I think Ceratosaurus, Stegosaurus, and then maybe throw in like... I don't know where these are, though, is the thing. I don't know where these dig sites are. I could throw in a Polacanthus, but people would not like that because it's not accurate. But I don't care at the same time. So maybe just throw in all the herbivores plus a Ceratosaurus and maybe a Proceratosaurus? No, just Ceratosaurus. So Ceratosaurus will be the big carnivore. Kind of like, it'll be like the Hell Creek one, where I have one big baddie and then a bunch of herbivores as well. Where, for this one, the big baddie is going to be the Ceratosaurus, and then I'll also have Polacanthus, Iguanodon, and Stegosaurus as well. I think that will look lovely. So maybe not necessarily England sort of thing, but there's still plenty of ocean. Maybe like a Mediterranean exhibit or something. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? And who the fuck cares, more importantly? Crazy dinosaur enthusiasts are going to get mad at me probably, but you know what? It's Jurassic World. I don't care. As long as they're on the right continent, I don't think it matters. Dryosaurus should not technically be in the Hell Creek exhibit. But I'm going to put it there anyway. Because I don't care. Ankylosaurus. Let's check out the skin for realsies. Just realized I'm kind of far from the microphone. Sorry about that. If I was a little bit quiet. Oh no. Uh-oh. 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 Almost knocked my table over. So let me tell you right now. This is the 21st video I've recorded in 3 days. Well, in 3 different days. I took 2 days of like a break. Took the weekend to just chill on recording, but I literally... So in the last 5 days I've recorded 21 videos. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to do some more tomorrow. So, I got to get ahead on videos. That way, when I go back to school, I don't have to worry about trying to record. Because I'm going back to school soon. I know, it's sad. I'll have less time to record, but thankfully, I will have so much done in advance. All I got to do is actually have the motivation to edit it and get it done and actually do the work to get it done. And get back on schedule, schedule everything, then I don't have to worry about recording or anything for weeks, basically. I'm doing pretty well on Jurassic World Evolution videos, because once this is done, I'll have Isla Nublar and Muerta East. I may even do some recordings for Tucana Research Facility tomorrow, actually. I may just do that, because there'll be like 3 videos max, probably. So, won't be too big of a park. So I'll have that done, and then I'll take a break for a while, because I'll be good until Isla Nublar 1993, which is going to be one of my biggest parks. So, one of my most exciting ones as well. Super pumped about it. And there we are. And there's Europe. See this awesome view as you kind of just go past it. And then you go down into the valley. Nice little drive through the redwoods. And you're like, holy shit, a T-Rex right outside our vehicle. Don't worry, I'm going to turn vehicle aggression off. And then you just make your last little journey through it. You can look out behind you, see the beautiful lake. Then you head into Europe. I want to do some kind of like water-based exhibit for sure, like a big lake or something. And then I don't know about like vegetation. What I should do for that? Maybe just like, I don't know. I need to look up European landscapes and figure out what would be the best way to go. Maybe like a beach or something of some kind, and then some very spaced out vegetation. Because there's not like deciduous forest. I wish there were like maple or oak trees or something. I mean, redwoods are not pine trees, but it's the closest thing there are to them. At least there's something that kind of resembles pine. But there's no like oak or maple trees or anything like that. I think that would be really cool. Get a nice variation of different environments you can have. And that'd be really cool. I mean, that kind of environment's never really been utilized at all. In any movies or anything, but I don't know, I think it'd be cool. Like the kind of woods that are behind my house. We have like oak trees and maple trees and stuff. Maybe even like birch would be kind of cool. I don't know. That kind of forest. That kind of environment's never really been used in Jurassic movies or anything. So I think it would be a cool addition to the game. Also, what would be a cool addition would be Stiggy Moloch. Stiggies and then Dryasauruses. Let's do steppe, rainforest, arid, coastal, wetlands. Fuck. Let's do steppe. Why did I do that? Stiggy, 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 Stiggy. Let's do 4 of those, and then I'll do like 4 or so dry sources. And then once this guy releases, I'm actually going to work on the something. Actually, never mind. I'll wait till more spots open up. Stiggies won't take too long. I was going to do the Ceratosaurus, but I'm like, you know what? Let's do 2 of them. So I'll wait for 2 slots to be open.
No problem. Confirmed.
Let's get a good look at this guy. Oh yeah, the color on the face and everything. It's cool. This entire half of the park's done. It's beautiful. It's kind of this one like big mountain range that kind of goes through it, divides all the exhibits up. It's cool. Those are some nice mountains. Actually, they look pretty good, I think. Okay, so now Europe. It's time to start building that exhibit. So at the very least, I want to get the exhibit done today. If I have to release dinosaurs at the beginning of the next episode, that's fine. That's whatever.
Heading to pick up the asset.
No big deal. And then Africa. Next episode, I got to plan out Africa. I definitely want to use the Spinosaurus again, because I haven't used the Spinosaurus since the second park we ever did, the Muerta park.
Assets in.
Which is criminal, because I love the Spinosaurus so much. I don't know how I've not used it more. So I'll definitely be using a Spinosaurus. But then, other than that, I don't know what else is even in Africa. Kentrosaurus. Carcharodontosaurus, I'm not using. Sorry. We got Spinosaurus, of course. Kentrosaurus, Nigersaurus, Ouranosaurus. Majungasaurus, Suchomimus. I'm not going to use a Suchomimus because I'm already using aquatic carnivore. I think 2 would be a little overkill for one exhibit. So maybe do Spinosaurus. I know Kentrosaurus is not from that same area. I don't care, though. I don't care! So maybe Spinosaurus, and then, like... Should I do Majunga? No. Nigersaurus, Ouranosaurus, and Kentrosaurus. So I'll do the same kind of thing for all 3 of these exhibits, where it's like one big carnivore and then a bunch of herbivores, basically, for the exhibit. My big carnivores are T-Rex, Ceratosaurus, and Spinosaurus, and then I have a bunch of herbivores to kind of just fill up the exhibit. And that'll be it for the park. So, nice 4-part park build. So I'll just do that today, and then I'll record the tour right away, if I can. Okay. Let's get these guys tranquilized. As long as I get all these guys out and tranquilized, and then get the other dinosaurs to incubating, I'll be good. So, Europe. Let's do let's look up Europe landscape, I guess. Using Google a lot for this one, but I don't know what these places look like. I want to get them accurate. At least somewhat accurate. As accurate as I can get within the constraints of the level editor. So, let's look up like Mediterranean. That's good. That's not what I want. Pull up landscaping. I want landscaping. I want landscape. Dumbass. How about Portugal? So yeah. Not a lot of trees, just beach kind of thing. Huh. So maybe I'll just have Another mountain kind of attached to this one almost. Right in the middle. That's actually a really cool idea. So I'm actually going to do a big mountain right here. Kind of branching off of this one. Definitely takes up a good chunk of the exhibit, like right in the middle. But then around it will be kind of a flat area and then water. I would do some like awesome cliffs, like Ireland or something. But as I said in a previous episode of this, you can't do like straight, like sheer cliffs in this game, which is really a shame because that would be awesome. Could you imagine how cool that would be? So I can make this kind of look like Ireland almost, you know? They have like the green mountainous cliffside sort of thingy going on. That's cool. I'll throw some plant life on there. Make it look a little bit better. No trees though. Just like bushes and grass and shit. It wouldn't look like, I would make like an England thing, but again, most of the dinosaurs I'm doing aren't really from that area. It's more from the mainland of Europe. So I'm going to do some like hills or something. Actually, let's put the water in first, because that's going to really, if I put hills and stuff and then try to put water in, it's going to ruin my hills, because that's how this game works, so. Actually, no matter which one I put in first, it's going to ruin the other one. So it's a bit of a shame. Get this as close to the edge as possible. I'll put a little beach in, and then I'll have a grassy area with some hills and stuff. So I think it'll look wonderful. And then this will be Africa. Oh, I'm about to ruin this, aren't I? Yep. Oh, totally ruined it. Nice. Thanks. Really nice. Actually, that's not too bad looking. Just actually capitalize off of that. Capitalize off my failure. Make sure there's enough room for the gyrosphere to actually get through, though. That's still important. But make this like a little peninsula where the dinosaurs can hang out. You know, party, as dinosaurs tend to do. This will be my rolling hills area. Little plain over here. This can be smoothed out a bit as well. Have our second water source over here for the carnivore, for the Ceratosaurus, because, you know, gotta have multiple water sources. Just to make sure they don't chase each other away from the water, and then we have dinosaurs dying of dehydration. Remember, people, hydrate or dihydrate. You only have two choices. And no one wants to dihydrate, so make sure you hydrate. Yep. This is one of the best soundtracks in this game. I want to point that out. Let's actually put like a nice big tree on this hill. Nice large like tree. Nice top of the hill, overlooking things, tree. Maybe a few more trees here and there as well. The thing is, I don't want jungle. I don't want like a big jungle. I just want... But I'll just put a few trees. Place some trees. Just pretend that that's deciduous. It's not. There's no palm tree. Actually, there could be palm trees. It's kind of a tropical area after all. So this is like Portugal or like parts of Italy maybe could work for this. That kind of place, you know? Spain. Somewhat tropical, but not like Hawaii or something. I'll put a couple of little palm trees out on this little peninsula here. And then put some sand down. And then get some Gyrosaurus. And then get some other stuff incubating for this exhibit. And then call it an episode. Next episode we'll release the Europe dinosaurs right away. And then after that we will do Africa. Let's have a small little rising up area here. It's a little elevated section. There we go. It's a little rocky bit as well. Cool. All right, there's my Europe exhibit. I don't care if it looks like Europe or not. Whatever. It's more like I don't know what it looks like. But we shall put dinosaurs there next episode. For now, let's get this Hell Creek exhibit done.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Oh, I gotta also get the path to run through. Hang on, let's get these guys tranquilized before anything else. I need the path to run through the Europe exhibit as well. Make sure that's taken care of. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Gyrosaurus. Do like 5 of them. Because they're fun. Actually, let's not do the arid step, or the arid pattern for once. Because I use it in like literally every park I use Gyrosaurus for, because it's awesome, but there are other skins and they're not terrible, so let's give them all a chance to shine.
Collecting asset.
Where's Rexy at? Looking for Rexy. So I'm thinking for the Africa exhibit, have like a hilly desert dune sort of area. And then like near the very end have like a little oasis like down here. So the transition from here to here doesn't look too weird. Have like a little desert oasis with like a lot of greenery around it and
Picking up asset.
palm trees and stuff, and it'll look beautiful. Like an actual oasis. That was really fast. Holy shit. Alright, Gyrosaurus. That's a cool skin. That is a rather cool skin. Not as good as the arid one, but nothing will ever be as good as that one, so it's an unfair comparison. Alright, let's get the Gyrosphere path made here. Let's just look at this thing. Look at this crazy path here. Isn't that awesome? That is cool beans, dog. Why the fuck did I just say that? Have a nice little open field here. Just for a bit.
Asset has been transported.
Have this kind of run along the grassy area. Then over here, it'll go into the beach a bit. Maybe actually extend the beach up to kind of meet the path up here. I don't know.
Asset transportation complete.
Give them a little bit of a glimpse of that area, and then moving on. There we go. Let's actually extend the beach up here a little bit. Or actually, no, out. More beach. More beach.
Confirming asset delivery.
There we go. Then this area is pretty much empty of anything, really. There's nothing here, but I'm just going to fill it with grass. There are flat areas in real nature. Doesn't have to be hills everywhere, as long as it looks good. And I think that looks fine. So actually, let's put some feeders in here. One here. One here on the beach. One out here. Let's just do a carnivore and an herbivore exhibit out here, or a feeder out here, so that they can both come out here and eat if they want to. Not at the same time. Maybe another herbivore one over here, and then like a carnivore one back here. This will be like where he mainly is. But sometimes he can come out here if he wants to, you know, just for a holiday. Sorry about that. Jesus Christ. Take a drink of my drink here. I've literally been talking for 3 hours straight today, so cut me some slack. 57 minutes? Holy fucking shit. Okay. Well, I will get these guys transported over before the beginning of the next episode. You guys saw them. And then, right now, let's get the Ceratosauruses incubating. Let's do the Savannah skin. The rainforest skin looks a little bit too scary for this like cute like tropical environment. A little bit too much. And then let's see, what else did I decide? Iguanodon. Let's do like 3 iguanodons. And then next episode I'll make the Polacanthus and the Stegosaurus. So let's do a coastal iguanodon, because this one actually looks really cool from what I remember. No. Iguanodon, iguanodon. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. It's been a long one. I'm sorry about that, but that's what she said. It's been a long episode, but it's okay, because look at how this park is coming together. It's beautiful, isn't it? That is nature right there, people. Nature. It's fucking beautiful. Okay. Sorry, I got super passionate about that. But there you go. All I gotta do is this little corner in the next episode. That's it. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like on the video. Helps show your support for the series. I don't know why that sentence is so hard to get out. Leave a comment on what your favorite exhibit so far is. Mine is the Hell Creek exhibit, but you know, to each his own. And also subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any future episodes. Sorry this episode's so long. I just got really into the game and I didn't want to stop. So, anyway, that's all I got for you guys in this episode. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next one when we finish this park. Adios!